all you cool cat and kittens. Oh yes, we watched it. So I haven't posted in about, I don't even know, 4 or 5 months. And I'm going to do a life update video. Lots of you guys know why, but I'm going to keep this one pretty light. So on the last day of April, I decided to do what I really shouldn't do, but that's to bring back ChickLitAthon for another year. This will make it the 3rd year. You guys, this readathon is not, it's like the smallest readathon out there on BookTube, but I love it. It's just pure fun. And who doesn't need a little fun these days, right? I mean, we've been sheltering in place with our family for what seems like 120 weeks, doesn't it? Yeah. So this year, Kat and I got together and we came up with some fun challenges last night. So #1 challenge for ChickLitAthon, which by the way starts May 1st, goes through the end of May. Super easy, you guys. I don't ask for vlogs because heaven only knows I don't do them. I don't ask for, you know, any sort of challenges beyond that. We don't even do sprints. Sometimes I come on Twitter, and by the way, there's 2 Twitter accounts. I have my own personal one, and I did create a ChickLitAthon one, and I'll be retweeting on both. We might do some fun sprints just for the heck of it. But the whole point of ChickLitAthon is to indulge yourself in the month of May, which happens to be my birthday month, into reading just books that I find, 1, palate cleansers, 2, you know, they're just fun. And no harm, no foul. They don't change the world. Generally speaking, to me, ChickLit is that rom-com romance novel of, you know, your dreams. It's fun. It's not going to teach you anything, and it won't be too deep for you, for your heart, you know, to have to steal your heart. It's just fun rom-com plot. Now, if you actually look up ChickLit, it's defined as any story that has a female protagonist. And in the past, we have had some challenges that have played on that, like a more hard-hitting women's fiction type story. But this year, COVID, stuff that's happened to our family, we just decided to keep it light, you guys. So, #1 challenge is read a Christina Lauren book. They write a ton of books. I mean, every year they release, I don't know, 2 at least, maybe 3. There are novellas, you guys. It's awesome. The 3 that I would recommend: Unhoneymooners, unbelievable. Love in Other Words, that's your hard-hitting, you know, kind of, but not too hard. It's Christina Lauren, and I just love the 2 of them so much. And then, if you want some smexy time, Sweet Filthy Boy, I love this story. I can't even tell you exactly why. It's been a while since I've read it. I probably need to reread it. It had this fun madcap feel that mostly Sophie Kinsella novels capture for me, and this Christina Lauren novel really captured that, as did the Unhoneymooners. Awesome stuff. Now, Kat wants to throw in autobiography because she read it last year and she loved the story. So for our, you know, if you're in a YA mood, read that one. But other than that, my goodness, go look it up on Goodreads and you'll see they have so many stories out there. Most of them are in paperback. So pretty inexpensive. Don't forget your libraries as a librarian. You can get your ebooks there, right? Right. #2. Now this one is just pure fun because I looked up at my shelves, and even though when I did that huge Marie Kondo unhaul, remember that one? I got rid of a lot of these because let's face it, I'm going to read them once, and Kat didn't seem interested. But we thought we'd throw this in because there's so many of them. Read a royal romance, you guys. So Red, White, and Royal Blue. I think that's going to be in Kat's TBR. Shh, I know. I sneak looked. We talked about it. Rachel Hawkins has royal romances. This is the second one, Prince Charming. This is the one I'm going to read. Shh, I gave you a preview. There's also her first book is called, oh yeah, Her Royal Highness, and I'm just going to put it up here. Gorgeous cover. And just because I know this category, I don't know, might be more difficult. Kat and I never think so, but I'm going to do a separate video recommending royal romances to you guys. Oh, and let me remind you, the selection is a royal romance, and it's going to be a mini-series or something on Hulu or Amazon or Prime. That's the same thing, Sophie. Netflix. I have never read it. Both of the girls have read it. They have varying opinions on the books, as I think most of the readers who have read it do. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of playing around with an idea of maybe the first book, I should read it. And then there's the Royal We, which is like a really famous royal romance that we've seen a lot. Challenge number 3 is read a book with an element of the night sky in the title or on the cover. Examples are Lord of Shadows, Starry Eyes, Serious Moonlight by Jen Bennett. Those are both by Jen Bennett. Or a Christina Lauren book, Twice in a Blue Moon. I mean, you could knock off 2, right? Christina Lauren book. The first challenge and the third challenge book with this book. Number 4 just happened because the books that I've hauled lately happen to have this color as like it's their thing. So we always do something with the color. I think the first year was pink because ChickLit books have pink. Lately, what I've been noticing is, here's 10 Blind Dates, Love Boat Taipei, and Anna K, which is an I always say Anna. Is it Anna? Most people say Anna in America. The immigrant side's coming through. Anna K, which is Tolstoy retelling. What do you notice? It's sky blue, you guys. So book featuring the color sky blue. You can define it however you want. The sky changes color. I kind of went with like the brighter blue, but you know, any shade of blue, I suppose. And then the last one is also like an open thing. You can define it anyway. Is read a beach read. Now, the reason that I want to read a beach read is because Beach Read by, I think it's Emily Henry, comes out in mid-May. I'm dying to read this book, you guys, but it comes out in mid-May, just in time for mid-ChickLitAthon check-in, I guess. But in case you don't want to wait that long and you want to prepare your TBR, the Summer I Turned Pretty series by Jenny Han, Kat and I read that a couple of summers ago. I will put up the video of my review of the whole entire series. We loved it. It was summer. When we think of summer, we think of that series now. Lady Midnight, you guys, Kat's favorite Shadowhunter novel, and you know it's ranked high with me. It's a summer book. It's an urban fantasy, but it is a summer book. It takes place in Los Angeles, and it's always beautiful in Los Angeles. Broken Hearts, Fences, and Other Things to Mend is also a perfect beach read. And then, again, doubling up, The Unhoneymooners. It takes place in Hawaii. What do you think, you guys? ChickLitAthoners, are you ready? We are. Coming up will be my TBR and maybe a few videos that will explain kind of what we meant by the category and give you some suggestions. Thanks so much for indulging me, you guys. This is the year that I really thought I'd skip ChickLitAthon. But then last night, Kat and I were talking, and we both felt like, no, this is the year that it has to happen. So if you'd like to join us, it starts May 1st, goes throughout the month. The easiest readathon on the planet, I think, because let's face it, if you look through the past videos, I have the TBR and then there's no wrap up. And there's a reason for that, because I only read like 1 or 2 books. So I extended it for the whole month for people like me that are just busy, even though COVID and shelter in place are in effect. So join us, won't you? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.